I was really sidelined by SANDBOX. I didn't buy it in 2019 and I felt really disappointed. I was actually speaking with one of the people working at Sand when I still had my video game channel. And it was about 2 cents at the time. I'm not joking. So I would have made about 100x with SANDBOX, even at its lowest price point. The highest price point, I would probably have made at least $200,000-$300,000. Now, the reason why I feel potential for Sand is because gaming tokens really do have that, charm to it. They really have that player base. They really, even if crypto gaming companies are being hated by people who play video games, so there's a real massive stigma against NFTs in games. Sandbox really does have that potential. I would say even more than Decentraland in that sense, because it has an awesome update. It has a huge team. So Sandbox basically made a video game before, well, basically called the Sandbox, and they made their own token. They have made a lot of money, and this was just during the gaming hype. I still feel like Sandbox could be one of those first games, just like Ethereum, to come back and be played by thousands. So there is really a lot of potential for Sandbox in that sense. There are still opportunities, and I am hopeful. I am hopeful for it. I do think it still has that charm to it. So that being said, where's Sandbox gonna be in the next few days? Now that is a good question. In the next few days, it probably won't change. It will even drop a bit. But in the long-term future, Sandbox is really going to be one of the first games that have been developed for a long time. Now, it will have a lot of competition. Competition will come in, and crypto is really all about that. When crypto meme coins are there and, basically they start dropping fast because crypto meme coins end up failing. So that's where I think the big problem is. Because there's so many tokens, anyone can create a crypto gaming coin or a token and promise something that's not developed yet. Sandbox is actually building and making that, so that's where I think the big difference lies with the project like this. Now, the difference I also feel like is gonna happen is Sandbox right now, it's not the best situation because cryptos haven't really been seeing a lot of this price growth that we have been expecting them to. It still has that massive opportunity. But here's where I am really hopeful for Sandbox is because crypto gaming tokens really have a future. Right now it's ETFs, but 2024 might be the year for gaming tokens. And I know a lot about gaming tokens. I know a lot of YouTubers like Alex Becker have went full on to them, have bought millions of them, because they have that potential. Look at this, it's rank 61, so it still has a massive opportunity for growth. This 2021 was really when it started like seeing some traction, and I feel like it really also depends on how you look at it. If you look at it for short term, I don't see Sandbox growing in that sense, but when you look at the technology behind it long term, that's where I really think Sandbox does have a fair chance to see some crypto bull runs. But again, I feel like that it's a gamble at this point. Like, we aren't going to be too sure what's going to happen, where it's going to happen, when, how, if. It's all open-ended question, right? So right now, crypto at its sense is probably still going to be going up and Sandbox will be going with it. It's still not there yet in that aspect. But I will keep you guys updated with more news. If that's the content you're interested in, smash that like button. Until next time, peace everyone.